Good. Now it is done.
Yes, sir.
We install so many servers on this. Services on this.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
DDS, DSCP, DNS, IIS, WSUS.
Storage.
Good.
Okay.
Yes, that is always there.
Yeah.
Balance storage. Today we will see the RAID levels. RAID. Do you know what is RAID?
No, sir.
Redundant array of independent disks.
Okay.
Redundant array of independent disk means we will be adding more hard disk to the server, and that hard disk will be used for either copying or mirroring or creating a parity sliced in like the device or something like that. So we will use that as the extra space for server to utilize, and we'll be getting some kind of fault tolerance also.
Okay.
Fault tolerance in the sense if one hard disk fails, another hard disk will take over.
Okay, got it.
It's like that. And moreover, we will be keeping that something like that. We'll be always monitoring that what is the problem is happening with the second hard disk or something. We can even add more hard disks, like 4 hard disks, 6 hard disks, 8 hard disks, like that we can add. But we will pull them into the RAID configuration. RAID means redundant array of independent disks that will be connected to the server. May not be inside the server, it will be then in a kind of server form or something. We can connect to the RAID arrays possible. And I'll connect it to the proper cables or something. It's also possible. And the RAID is mostly performed for every other operation, even for database applications, gamings, normal data storage, and what is that, web application things. So many applications. Whatever we are using it for our computers, servers and all, we will be using the RAID also.
Okay.
So RAID comes in when your data is very much critical, serious about that. You don't want to lose any data or something.
Good, sir.
Right. So what I do, I will be sending you one PDF small. You can refer that. One second, I'm giving you that. It take 2 minutes because I have to. Did you ever configure any RAIDs or have you seen in somewhere like a RAID something? No? Any other companies?
I think, sir, they are using SAP software. I think for backup, they are using RAID services.
That's it. Backup is what that.
Sorry, sir?
Backup is what they are doing it, yes.
No,
Right.
the backup is there, sir. I think they are using RAID only. RAID services. Because SAP का separate server था and उसका data तो critical होता है actually.
Okay.
तो I think they are using RAID one. क्योंकि उनका हार्ड डिस्क अभी खराब भी होता था तो वो चेंज भी करते थे, तो जब वो चेंज करते थे तो आई थिंक वो दूसरे में स्टोर होता था कुछ ना कुछ, जैसा आप बता रहे मिररिंग टाइप.
So let me send you this. Okay. That RAID configuration comes in like software and hardware. It can be managed by the software itself. Means operating system will be managing it, or we will be putting one kind of a daughter card in the motherboard that will be controlling the RAID completely. It's like a hardware control. Hardware control is very easy. Okay. I sent you a link on WhatsApp. Can I just
that Wikipedia page?
or you can go to Google and search for standard RAID levels. Open your browser and tell you. Standard RAID levels. RAID. Oh, yes. Open that one. Yeah, that is a link. You can make it slightly bigger. Control plus you can do in your keyboard. Control plus. Oh, that is also okay. But Control plus is a shortcut. Okay, anyway. So standard RAID levels, basic RAID, redundant array of independent disks. Okay. So configuration that employ the techniques of striping, mirroring, or parity to create large, reliable data stores from multiple general purpose computer hard disk drives. Most common types are RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, RAID 6. Many other RAIDs are there. RAID 10 is there. Okay. And RAID 0 is used for striping, 1 is for mirroring, 5 is for distributed parity, 6 is for dual parity, like that goes. 10 for striping of mirrors. You can scroll down a bit to see more. While RAID levels can provide good protection against recovery, hardware defect or defective sector and RAID errors do not provide any protection against data loss during the catastrophic failure, fire or water, something like that. So that is anyway not possible, but that we need to put like kind of a physical security for that. That is different, but this is like data corruption cannot happen inside the hard disk means. So we will have some kind of another hard disk. This is RAID 0 is there, I see. RAID 0 diagram is A1, 2, A2, A3, A4, 6 and 7, 8. So data evenly across the 2 or more disks without parity information, redundancy or fault tolerance. Provides no fault tolerance or redundancy. The failure of one drive will cause the entire array to fail due to data being striped across all the disks. Configuration implemented having high speed intended goal. Means like if you want some more speed of reading the data and writing the data to that, in the sense we will apply RAID 0 level. Normally used to increase performance, although it can be used as a way to create large logical volume or 2 or more physical disk. RAID 0 can be created using the disk of different sizes. For example, 120 GB hard disk striped together with a 320 GB disk. 120 GB into 2 is a 240. Like that. So you can read them, and the performance is there in the down. Performance RAID 0 array. N drives provide data read and write transfer rates up to n times as high as the individual data drive rate. So this is for used for such as scientific computing and gaming. Okay. So gaming we require more speed. While we are going into the levels or something, we require more speed and all. The RAID 1 is like a mirroring, exact copy.
Okay.
Whatever we are writing in a first hard disk, it will be copied to the second hard disk. Very simple. So when you are adding the second disk, the total size of the volume it will show like only one hard disk size only it will show. So for example, I'm adding 1 TB plus 1 TB, and I'm configuring the mirroring.
RAID
So Windows will show like it's a 1 TB only.
Okay, got it.
That is what mirroring. It's exact mirroring happens immediately. So it means exact copy you have it in the second hard disk also. One hard disk fails, other hard disk is there for us. We can utilize anytime.
Okay.
That is. So performance is read request can be serviced and handled by any drive in the array. Depending on IO load, random read performance of read one array may equal to sum of each performance. So all theory, you can just read that. Okay. Then we go to the RAID 2. So how the disks are arranged, you see disk 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disks are there. And there is a splitting the data into the bit level across multiple disks, which divides the data into the blocks using certain kind of a code, and typically processes only one read or write at the time, limiting the ability to handle multiple operations concurrently. RAID 2 offered high data transfer using high rate Hamming code and many other disks in parallel. That's RAID 2.
So what if parity bytes?
Parity bytes are, like that is like kind of a mechanism. You can just, simple form of error detecting code. Parity bits are generally applied onto the smallest units of the communication protocol, typically 8 bits, although they can be applied separately as an entire message string. That'll identify the errors in the disks and it'll report. Modern drive capability and used for no longer used in practice. RAID 2 is not used, something they say. RAID 3. Rarely used in practice, consists byte level striping, dedicated parity disk. On disk is given for parity as well. Generally cannot service multiple requests simultaneously, which happens because any single block of data will, by definition, be spread across all members of the set and will reside in the same physical location on the disk. It's all confusing. We will do certain things like there are about 4 type of RAIDing in the Windows server. RAID 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 disks. Block level striping, dedicated parity disk. Like it is newly added disks are completely filled with the 0 bits. It's look like a tiffin box, no? Okay, scroll down. There is a RAID 5 will be there in the next. Block level striping with a distributed parity and the characteristics. What happened? Still cough is there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go down. RAID 6, you can see. Second parity block. RAID 5, RAID 6, disk arrays. Any form of RAID can continue to execute read and write requests to all of RAID arrays, virtual disks, in the presence of 2 concurrent disk failures. So it supports some failures.
Okay.
I sent you on storage, like PPT, right? That also having all information.
Yes, sir. I have read that.
This is something more elaborate. More details are there in this, but there I took some kind of small. You can scroll down. RAID 6 requires a 4 disk.
Okay.
Minimum 4 disk we want. So mirroring means 2 disks is enough. One is original, another one is a duplicate copy. Scroll down. You can scroll down to read a more. It's gone small.
Just a second, sir.
Control plus again. Yeah. This is like parity things, calculations. We don't require it. Scroll up.
Okay.
So formula comes in. I guess RAID 6 was the last one. Yeah, that's enough. So we can go to the server to configure it. Yeah, this is, you can see.
Sorry.
So in server, can you go to the disk management? Yeah, I can search and go for it. Disk management, yes. So here we are seeing like, we can maximize it now, yes. So CD-ROM drive is a disk one is that disk one we added for some backup and all previously.
So,
We can remove the disk and only the C disk C drive is there that is used for operating system. Okay.
yeah.
For to do these labs for RAID, we require to add at least 2 hard disks separately. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to do, we will first you can remove that backup disk. Now right click on the backup. Yeah. Delete. So now it's gone. Okay. Now we will do one thing. No, not creating. No. We'll do that later. Close all programs and shut it down the server. Close all programs. Because we need to add more hard disk.
Sir, we can divide it by 5 GB, na? That same hard same.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay.
Better we use some separate hard disk,
Okay.
raw hard disk, and we will do that. That will be easy for us. Otherwise, it's early data and it will be confusing.
Mhm.
So now we will go for edit virtual machine settings. And that SATA hard disk 10 GB, please remove it, not required. Remove in the down. And OK. Click OK in the right side. Now we will add 2 more hard disks. Edit virtual machine setting. Add. Hard disk already there. Click next. NVMe not required. SATA will. Yes. Next. Create new virtual disk. Yes. Next. 10 GB good. Just 10 GB and store in a single file. Next. Finish. One more 10 GB we will add. One more hard disk. Because we require at least minimum 2 hard disks for that. SATA. New virtual disk 10 GB. Store in single file. Finish. So 2 hard disks are there. These 2 hard disks we will try with all the RAID levels. Now you can please start the server. It's very simple while we are configuring. Simple, but you should understand the concept first of all. That's why
Yeah, correct.
why we are doing it, and this all coming under like data security. Can you say security in the sense what you don't want to lose the data, so you go for RAID levels as per the application is suggesting. So SAP and other things will have some different way of raiding. And databases have some different way of doing the raids. Gaming applications, and normal data, users project data or something. Let it starts. 2019. Full screen.
थोड़ा बेटर होगा आपके लिए.
Demo admin. Let's wait until the server manager starts. Yeah, is all ready?
Yes.
We can go to the disk management again. I can even close this server manager.
Master boot.
Wait. So this is because we added 2 raw hard disks to the server. So it is asking to initialize it. Because you must initialize the disk before logical disk manager can access it. Correct. So there are 2 disks, there 2 10 GB disks. So one is called as an MBR, master boot record. We may not require that master boot record because we are going to use it for only the, it can be used only for the data storage something. So we will use the GPT only, no problems. So GPT partition style is not recognized on all previous version of Windows. We are not going to use it anyway. This is just a demonstration we are doing. So we will use it with a GPT. Click OK. So hard disks are getting initialized. Okay, saying unallocated. In the top, you can just see the 2 hard disks will be shown.
Yeah.
Is it shown? Not shown.
No,
There is a splitting between the summary and hard disk. No, can you make the splitting
disk
up?
1, disk 2.
These 2, yes, okay. So these 2 are saying unallocated and they are online, 9.98, 9.98. So what we are going to do now is that just get into the file explorer. Can you go to file explorer in server? Yeah. Please close the server manager. It's not required. Server manager will close. Yes. So now the file explorer is showing only the C drive and the DVD something. The disk which we added now, currently the 2 disk is not showing. Okay, because we have to do a lot of operations. After that, disk will be shown. Please come to the disk manager. Let it be as it is. File manager, don't close it. Come to the disk management. So now disk 1 and disk 2 is we can go for simple volume also. Just right click on disk 1 inside. Yeah. Right click with your mouse. New simple volume we can do. Click. Wait. Why are you going hurrying? I don't know. Back, still back. First screen I want.
Yes, of course.
Welcome to this new simple wizard. Helping creating the simple volume on the disk. Simple volume can be only a single disk. We continue next because we are going to use it as a separate disk. Okay, click next. So the size is showing like 10 GB. Right, next. We will use the entire size for creating a volume. And it will be assigning the drive letter E. That is okay. Next. This will be formatted using the NTFS. NTFS means it is a network technology, new technology file system something. We can have some other file system also. You can see the down arrow and click, check it. Check using the menu option. No? Yeah. FAT32 and ReFS, these are not required. Leave it. ReFS is something more. FAT32 is the older one. Let us use NTFS something. And allocation unit size will be like default.
Okay.
Label you can say simple volume 1. Whether you can type. You can give a name like volume label name simple volume 1. And it will be quickly format the disk to use for data storage. It's okay. Click next. This is a summary page. Simple volume, disk 1, 10 GB, E drive, whatever. You finished it. Okay, good, nice. Now we have 10 GB is allocated. You see the simple volume is showing. If you go to the file explorer, go to the file explorer now. This one E drive is showing about 9.9 GB point something is free. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So this drive can be used for to store the data. Simply, we are not going to use it for booting or something. Minimize. Or you can go to the disk management. We can make ready the second disk also. Right click on second disk. Inside, yeah. New simple volume we can make. Same thing. Next. 10 GB will be utilized. Okay. Next. F drive it will be giving because C, D, E is allocated. So F is allocated. Yeah. Okay. Drive letter. Next. And you can do same NTFS and default size and simple volume 2 you can type. Name is simple volume 2. And this will be performing the formatting. Click next. This is a summary page. F drive 10 GB. Simple volume 2 is the name. Good. Finish. Now both are formatted. Now we are seeing the list in the top, that simple volume 1 and 2 with the NTFS formatting file system, and the capacity is 10 GB. Just go to the file explorer to see that both the disks are appearing. Both are there. So this is normal formatting. Anyone can do easily. But now we are going to do RAID. Whatever it is possible on this virtual machine, we will do it in Windows. Okay. Come back to the disk manager. For to create the logical volumes, means it's going to be the digital volume, something like that. Logical volume we are going to create it. Mirroring, striping, So for that, what we need to do, we need to remove the simple volumes first. Right click simple volume 1. Click inside simple volume 1.
Sorry,
Will be delete. Deleting the volume. Click delete. During it's going to erase all the data. No problem. We don't have any data at all. Okay. Yes. Deleted, unallocated. Do the same for disk 2 also. Delete volume. Erasing backup or something like that. Okay, done. Cleaned. Now it is cleaned. So now if you go to the file explorer, you will not be able to see that E and F drives.
Yeah, correct. Obviously.
That is anywhere there. Okay, now we will go for RAID, something whichever it is possible on this configuration, we can do that. Click disk 1, right click on the disk 1. New spanned volume we will go for. Spanned volume, you just need to read this. A span volume is made up of disk space on more than one disk. Creating a span volume, if you need a volume that is too large for a single disk, you can extend the span volume by adding free space from another disk. Means if because it is a 10 GB only, if the customer is writing a 12 GB file, then it doesn't have a space, so it will be utilizing the second disk also. Customer will be thinking that there is a one disk is there, but actually physically 2 disks we added that. That is called span volume. Okay, click next. slowly, because one disk is already selected. That is a 10 GB. We will add the another disk also. Click on disk 2 and add. Click add. So now in the down it just say 2 disks added. It is showing total volume is 20 GB. Minimum available is 10 GB, 10 GB, something other it is showing. But we have 20 GB. It's going to be a one hard disk. Like logically, it will be treated as a one hard disk. That is called as a span volume.
Okay.
Let's go to next. Let's go to next. So it is allocating the drive letter E. Okay, no problem. Let us go with next. Here it will be formatting it with the NTFS. Wait. And the volume label, let us make it like span volume. Span volume. SPANNED volume. Wait, we have to format it also now because we are going to utilize this disk. So let us click perform quick format. Okay, click finish. Sorry, next. Summary. Span volume, disk 1 and 2. There are two disks. Volume size is 20 GB. Drive letter is E. File system is NTFS. Name is span volume. Very good. Let's click finish. So after finishing this, we will have 20 GB as a one drive. Click finish. Please read this. This is going to convert selected basic disk to dynamic disk. If you convert the disk to dynamic, you will not be able to start initializing and like install operating system from any volume. Means it cannot be used as the bootable disk. We are not using it because we are using this as a data storage only. So you want to continue? Yes. Now it is making it. Please wait. Now it is healthy issuing. Just go to the file manager to check. It's saying 19 GB, 19.9 means a 20 GB. Correct. It's a span volume.
Okay.
Customer thinks.
मतलब हम अगर if we have 4 to 5 disks, so we can combine and make a
Possible.
span volume.
Yeah, possible. Very much possible. But customer thinks that it's a one hard. They will keep on writing it. But system will manage because of span. It will keep half data in one hard disk, half data in another hard disk also.
Okay.
When he's reading it, it will combine and show. So that is a technology we used it in the backend. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is span volume.
So इसका use क्या है sir? Why do you use spanned volume?
See, certain times you may not having the hard disk in one data center. Hard disk capacity is not there. So what do? You will give it in second data center. In the second data center, it be like it should be the continuation for that. We are not utilizing it like a one or something. So when you would like to do the spanning something, we can combine that hard disk to this things possible.
Okay.
So disk capacity is like for 5 TB, 6 TB, something is there. No, that is the only maximum something is possible. So if you like to make it like a group of hard disks, like a hard disk farm you are creating, like a SAN you are going to create that storage area network. Those timings we will be utilizing this spanning, striping, we will do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what do? We will see the next type of logical disk. So further we'll have to delete this. Right click on disk one. Inside. Deleting. Yep. Why are you so hurrying? You have to read, no?
Asking for data only.
No problem. But we need to read that. Yeah, it's okay. While deleting it, saying warning it's giving. So it is great. Deleted. Okay, now we will go for like creating another dynamic disk. Yeah, right click. New stripe volume. We'll take it. Stripe volume stores the data in stripes on two or more disks. The stripe volume gives you faster access to your data than a striped simple or span volume. Means like if you would like to have a speed, maybe you can just say the RAID 1 or 2, maybe like this is. So stripe volume is giving the better speed, performance, read and write, IO operations will be very nice. People will enjoy that. Customers will be like very hard, like very fastly we are writing the data. Maybe we can use it for a database something like that. Because database queries are taking a lot of time now. Okay. But still we need to go through the documentations properly. What kind of dynamic disks will give the database applications nice like that. We'll see that anyway. We can click next. As usual, we'll have to add the second hard disk also. Disk to add. So total size is 20 GB. Now we'll go to next page. Drive letter is E because the previous one was deleted. Next. NTFS, and we will make it like a striped volume. Name will give it like striped volume. Perform quick forward, yes, nice. Next. Summary striped. Disk 1 and 2 is a 20 GB space, E drive, NTFS. Name is striped. Good. Finish. Let's finish it. Same thing. It cannot be bootable, something it is saying. So we will say yes for it. Let's wait until it is finishing its operations. Mutting. Wait. Why is so? Show that, yeah. Now it is saying healthy. Okay. Now I say 19 GB, sorry, what is that? 20 GB is a stripe volume. This will give, what is it? It will not give any fault tolerance or something, but it will be like a very fast speed for a people. That's it. Great. Now we can write data into that. No issues. Okay, so we see in the stripe volume, we'll go to the next volume type. Disk manager. Right click as usual, delete. See, it is giving the different colors, you know, right?
Yeah.
Click yes. When you are deleting, because of the wait, when it is deleting, it will be deleting it from the both the disk. You seen that?
We connected each other, na sir? If we deleted one,
Yeah. No, because it is dynamically linked, so
okay.
it will automatically delete the other one also.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now we will go for mirror volume. Click mirror volume. Mirror volume duplicate the data to two different disks.
Yeah.
Creating a mirror volume if you want to keep two separate copies of all information to prevent any data loss. Good. But we will have only one hard disk location, one hard disk space, because we have 10 plus 10, but we don't get 20, we get only 10.
Yeah.
Because the second hard disk is just a copy.
Copy. Yeah.
Okay, click next. Add the second hard disk, please.
Oh, yeah. 10 GB only.
So now it is showing only 10 GB.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a mirroring.
Yeah.
Total volume size is 10 GB only. Next. Drive letter E, okay. Let's name it like mirror volume. Volume. Okay, so disk 1 and 2, 10 GB. It cannot be bootable. Very nice. Click yes. It's healthy. It's saying. Okay, let's go to the file manager and check. It's saying 10 GB. Only 10 GB is shown because it is a mirror volume. Right.
Okay.
So we will inform the customer that we have only 10 GB. we will hide that another 10 GB is available, but that is used for copying, mirroring, duplicating, like that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's come back to the disk management. And as usual, we will delete this to normalize it. And it's gone. Unallocated. If you see it in file manager, you will not be able to see anything. That 10 plus 10 will not be shown anywhere.
Yeah.
Gone, all gone. We can even break the mirror hard disk also. It's possible.
Okay.
But that is a next level of configuration. We can do that. Anyway, we've seen this, whatever it is possible on this virtual machine 2019 server. The RAID levels, we've seen that. I guess it must have given you a good idea about how to create and all. That is a hard disk property. Just normal things. Set a hard drive.
Okay, sir.